What is up, YouTube? It is Sister Val back with another YouTube video. So today I want to talk to you all about modeling. Sis, you want to be a model? Let me help you. Let me break it down to you exactly what you need to be doing in order to be a model. First and foremost, you need to know the different types of modeling. Yes, I said it. I went there. All you hoes ain't gonna be runway models. I'm just saying what the people thinking. I'm just saying what the people thinking. All you hoes ain't gonna be runway models. And I ain't calling you hoes because you out there sleeping with everybody. It's just a term of endearment. All y'all ain't gonna be runway models. Some of you will be fit models. Some of you will be glamour models. Some of you will be commercial models. Some of you will be sports models. Some of you will be athletic models. Some of you will be product models. There are different types of modeling. And not only are there different types of modeling, different states have different standards. So what may be acceptable in Chicago will very well not be acceptable in New York. You have to know these things. These are things that you need to know and that you should want to know in order to continue to have a successful model relationship business career. So, with that being said, focus on other avenues, baby. Other avenues. If you're less than 5, like 9, 10, 5'8" is even cutting it, okay? If you 5'8" or shorter, focus on commercial modeling, fit modeling, product modeling. Just runway. You might be able to swing it because I was swinging it. I was knocking it out the park, swinging it, okay? I was lucky. I was lucky because I have a higher torso. If you have a short torso with kind of long legs, not really. But if you have a long torso and long legs, and when I'm smaller, when I weigh between 100 and 115 pound-ish, I look longer. So, and also when you photograph, if you have a very good photographer, they can shoot you at angles to make you look taller. So you also want to keep that in mind. But let's just stick to promotional modeling. You can also do promotional modeling. Very lucrative. Very, 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 very lucrative. So if I'm, for all my girls that are 5'8" or below, even my guys, 5'8" or below, let's focus on commercial, fit, product, things of that nature. Network. Network, network, network. I don't know how many times I can say it. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it. But I'm going to say it one more time. Network. You have got to get your ass out there. And you have got to network. And I'm not just talking about working the room at the venue where you just had a photo shoot. Or the venue where you just had a fashion show. Or even a mix and mingle for artists. I'm talking about networking on your social media. I'm talking about networking at your job. I'm talking about networking at your church. I'm talking about networking at the fucking grocery store that you frequent every Saturday or whenever you go to the grocery store. Wednesday and Saturdays. I don't know what your schedule is. But I'm talking about networking. You get out there, you get in your neighborhood, you get in your wherever your family is, you network with your family members. If you have family members in a different area that you are in, network with them, have them spitting your name out there, having them let people know, hey, my cousin does this, my cousin does that, my sister does this, my sister does that, my brother, my uncle, my daddy, my whatever you are. Get your name out there. Have your name. I want your name in everybody's mouth like toothpaste. I said it, like toothpaste. Why? Everybody uses toothpaste. In my case, tooth dirt, but we brush our goddamn teeth. Goddamn. We brush our teeth. I want your name in everybody's mouth like toothpaste. Okay? So, network. This is gonna ruffle some feathers, but I'm just gonna say it. Paying your dues. Paying your dues. You're never going to walk into anything in this business not paying your dues. P. Diddy did it. Watch some of Diddy's old behind the musics and shit like that. When he tell you how he had to run to go get lunches and run and go do this and run and go do that. That was paying his dues. That separates the strong from the weak. If you cannot go run and get somebody they damn, I ain't talking about, oh, let me call you back. I gotta go run an errand. I'm talking about literally. If you can't get your ass up from where you at and run and go get somebody some lunch, keep your day job, boo. Keep your day job. Because in this business, you have to pay your dues. You have to pay your dues. I have been a freelance model since 2010. I can literally count on one, and this is intermediately. This hasn't been for the last 9 years. It's been intermediately. So I may not be a very good example, but I'm just giving you my experience and my story and my advice and my thought process. My first show was a free show. I did it for a girlfriend. The show after that was a free show. I did it for a friend of a friend. The show after that was a free show because I did it from a friend of a friend of a friend. So each time I did something, it caught the attention and the eye of someone else. And what that led to was more opportunity and more growth and more exposure for me. Okay? So I was able to go from doing this for a friend who knew I wanted to model, didn't know if I was a good model or not, didn't know if I could walk, didn't know if I could interact with the crowd, didn't know if I could hold a decent conversation to do an interview afterwards with the different media and the blogs that were there, didn't know anything other than the fact, this is my friend and she wants to model. And that just kept leading to different opportunities and putting me in different places. So that's my story. That's my experience. Eventually I started to get paid. And not only was I starting to get paid, since I was a good trooper and I came on time. I came on time. I was easy to work with. Easy to work with. I wasn't hard to get along with. I didn't make shit difficult. I didn't make things harder. It's stressful enough to put on a show. It's stressful enough to be an artist trying to showcase your work with a group of people you don't know, you never met, you just got to know through casting calls and fittings. It's hard enough to have some diva in there that's, well, what are you getting ready to do to my face? And, well, okay, you can do my foundation, but I'll do my own eyebrows and I'll do my own lip, and I don't need you to do this and I don't need you to do that. And, I can, oh, no, you don't have to style me. I can style myself, No, I don't think those shoes are going to go good with this look. And, boo-boo. This is not your field. This is not your job. Your job is to make a motherfucker want to buy this outfit. Period. Your job is to make somebody want to buy this look. You are to sell what I've sewn together or put together. That's what your job is. Your face is for you to give a look that I put on you and to sell that to somebody in the audience where they want to book me as a makeup artist. Your job is to sell the outfit you got on, the outfit that you got on, to somebody that wants to buy it off of your back. That's your job, model baby. That's your job. And the sooner we all realize what our jobs are, what our places is, what our lanes, because everybody stay in your lane. When you figure out what your lane is, the better off you will be as a model. Nobody wants to work with somebody who's difficult to work with. Nobody wants to work with someone who's late. Nobody wants to work with someone who's hard to talk to, who doesn't know how to follow direction, who thinks they know everything. Like, these are things that make you unpayable, unbookable. I don't know if bookable is a word, but it is today in Valville. Unbookable. You got to pay your dues. You will do probably, if you become a successful model, whether you're in Indianapolis, Chicago, New York, California, Florida, if you become a successful model, you will probably do more free shit than you will do paid shit. Because even after you start getting money, people still expect for you to give back to your community. Whether it be money, whether it is you giving back your time, your effort, your product, your service, Christmas, the Christmas giveaways, the back to school bashes, the feeding the homeless, you are still going to have to continue to pay your dues. So you might as well get used to doing it now with the free work that you're doing to follow your passion and your career. Moving on. Model basics. Marketing tools. 101. 101. I don't want y'all to think I'm part of the Illuminati, so 101. Model basics, marketing tools 101. Models, have a comp card. It's about this big. Okay. It has photos of you. So it will probably have like 2 pictures up here. I'll say let's like do this in half. So it'll probably have 2 pictures up here. One a headshot, one maybe a mid body. Then at the bottom it'll have a couple more pictures. Maybe one with you kind of glammed up or with a hat on, showing how like you can work a product. And the other one will be a full body photo. Have that on deck. A comp card is your business card. It is a business card for you as a model. Okay? I'm going to start kind of going through this because I don't want this video to be too long. I don't want to lose anybody. So have a business card / comp card with 4 photos and your contact information. You want your name. You want your email address. You want your stats. Height, weight, bust, 34, 24, 36, whatever that. I'm a 36, 24, 36 myself. Well, now we ain't gonna get into all this, but I'm like a 36, 26, 38. Your girl used to be a brick house, kinda. So, whatever. Have a comp card, have a portfolio, website. On your comp card, you can also list your website. If you don't have a comp card and you just have a regular business card with just your name, your email address, your website, and your phone number, that's okay too. Have something with at least a photo of you and your contact information. Even if you want to get jazzy and on the other side you want to list like your height, your weight, your bust, your shoe size, that's okay too. But you want to have something to give to someone so they can know, they can have like a visual. Because when designers, when they get the stitching shit up, they have this height and weight and bust and they have all that in mind. So I've been told. Links to your work. You definitely want to have some kind of link to your work. It doesn't have to be It doesn't have to be, to a website, but at least have some kind of link to your YouTube channel video, to your Facebook, fan page, to your professional Instagram page. Excuse me. Oh God, I hate that. I'm so sorry, y'all. I almost want to stop the video. I'm so sorry. That's nasty. So links to your work. Model bag. After the model bag, I'm gonna be done, but I'll come back with another follow-up video to this, just so I can go into more detail about some things that I may be leaving out, or some things you may be unclear of. If you have more questions or comments, please comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, so your model bag should contain your comp card. We already went through that. Comp card, portfolio, or business card. Makeup. Ladies, I cannot express, especially for my darker skinned sisters or my lighter skinned sisters, I cannot express how important it is to have your own foundation. The last thing you want to do is like a show for an up-and-coming artist who can't afford to pay the makeup artist or the models or the stylist or whoever. They can't afford to pay. So they're going off of the bag that they have. And by me having a friend or friends who are makeup artists, I know that they don't start off with every color. They don't start off with everything you need. So what you need to do is have your own foundation, have your own concealer, maybe even your own mascara and eyeliner. Just have your own makeup bag. Not only because the makeup artist may not have that shit, but because your makeup artist may not show up, baby, and you gotta do that shit yourself. I'm talking get in there and beat. You gotta get in there and beat your own face, okay? So keep that in mind. Have skin tone and black undergarments. You have to have a black bra, strapless bra, black thongs, nude bra, nude strapless bra. You just never know what they might end up putting you on. My biggest mistake is I don't wear underwear. So I've popped up at plenty of fucking fashion shows with no panties on, thinking that it's nobody else wear drawers, like stupid shit. It's nasty because you're putting your literal bare ass into someone else's dress or pants or whatever, which I've never done. Someone has always went out and got me panties, or I would leave and go get my own underwear. But I'm just saying, some people may come without undies and they may jump their ass in some shit without no underwear on. Buyer beware. So you definitely want to have your own skin tone underwear and black underwear. Flat shoes, gym shoes, or heels. And heels, I'm sorry. Always, always, always take a black heel, a nude heel, a red heel, like a silver metallic heel, and a gold. Always take that with you, because those colors are universal, and the stylist or the designer may need that, not only for you but someone else. And someone else may have brought like a blue or green, and that shoe may work for the look that you're going for. So you always want to be thoughtful and mindful of, how can I help somebody else in this situation? At least I was, I always thought like that. So you want to have definitely your own personal hygiene products. Hairspray, gel, bobby pins, panty liners, tampons, thin pads, lotion, toner. You definitely want to have lotion and toner. And I'm not talking about that watered down shit that you get from the dollar store, even though the dollar store, some of that shit is pretty good. I'm talking about some thick ass shea butter lotion. You want to not be ashy when you're going on the runway. Those lights that they have beaming down on you and the lights from the photographer is a totally different beast. It is a beast compared to your camera phone light and just the light from your bedroom and shit like that, baby. You don't want to be caught out there like that. It will pick up every nook and cranny and ash all deep in your crevices. Just don't do it to yourself. Have some really, really good lotion. Really good lotion. Have Q-tips, cotton balls, tweezers, razors. Definitely have razors, ladies. And I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling y'all what I know. Have razors. I was single at the time, and I had a push bush. Didn't give a damn because when nobody, ain't nothing happening. So I went to a photo shoot. I went to a fashion show like that, and I was actually being body painted at the time. And so the body painter was like, when I took my clothes and everything off and put on my thongs, and she was getting ready to paint me, she was like, "Oh no!" And I was like, "What, girl? What's wrong? What happened?" She was like, "Baby, I need." She can't even get it out. She was just at like this situation, this, that, baby girl. Okay. So I ended up calling my friend Danisha. I'm gonna talk about Danisha a lot, and she's also a wardrobe stylist. She's my personal wardrobe stylist, one of my closest friends, my sister girl. So yeah, I ended up calling Danisha, and I'm like, "Bitch, I need you to bring me a razor and some razor cream and yeah." So she came through like the champ that she is. And so she came through. She brought me the razor. She brought me the razor cream. I went in the bathroom while I went for it. I knew I had to do what I had to do. And I came back, fresh push, So the body artist went on ahead and did her thing. But ladies, always make sure you have a razor. It's very important that you have a razor. Small sewing kit. You never know if you might bust out of something, if you might rip the stylist clothing or the designer's clothing. You might have a little rip or tear. Go ahead and get your small sewing kit, get that back together, or you can take it to them. But personally, if you know how to sew and it's a small little incident, don't bother them with little tedious things, because they have a lot going on as well. So go ahead and handle that for yourself. Definitely have your own healthy snacks and bottles of water. If you are diabetic, if you have high or low blood pressure, if you just don't eat certain things, definitely have your own snacks. It may be a situation where you don't get fed at a fashion show or a photo shoot. It may be a situation where you do get fed at a fashion show or a photo shoot, and it might be not enough. It might be something that you don't eat. It might be something you're allergic to. It might be something that you just you can't have. You don't want it. You don't want it. I'm like, bitch, I don't want that shit. Like, fuck. So always have your own healthy snacks, or unhealthy. If you want to do chips and dip, that's on you, boo. Just make sure you don't bloat. Okay. The last thing a designer wants is for you to bring your ass in there like this and get on that runway like this. Okay. So make sure you don't bloat on their asses. Lint brush, roller, first aid kit. I remember there was a fashion show I had done, and we were walking like up these two wooden steps, and of course they covered the steps with like a black rug, not rug, but like a curtain or whatever. So they covered the steps up with a black sheet, and you couldn't see that it was wooden. But when we were practicing, it was a girl who was going up the steps, and she fell. She buckled on the damn stair, and she fell down and scraped her leg. And we're all scrambling like, oh, does anybody have any peroxide? Does anybody have any alcohol? Does anybody have any Band-Aids? Does anybody have any gauze? Gays, don't judge me, y'all. I mean gauze. Y'all know what I mean. Shit. Talking too fast. And so, does anybody have any gauze? And so, nobody had any fucking thing to help this girl. And she wasn't bleeding like to death. But just the fact that you got a little boo-boo that you want to be cleaned up or needs to be cleaned up. Somebody should have had a little first aid kit on them where they could have came into the rescue and doctored her up. So, you definitely want to have a first aid kit on hand. A lint brush roller. A lint brush roller everybody's not clean. Everybody, this designer may have used these clothes the night before and didn't have a chance to, didn't have a chance to. Or he or she may have entrusted someone else to do it and they did not do it. So here's where you come in, taking your job seriously. And you can go through and use the lint brush roller yourself on your own little outfit. Excuse me. You want to have blankets, reading materials, iPods, iPads, your cell phone, your headphones, because call time may be no, I'm lying. Call time will be several hours before you actually hit that runway. So we may have you come in at 2 o'clock. The show may not start at 7. And some people are like, oh my God, why I gotta come so early? Well, it's 50 models. And they all need hair, makeup, nails, fittings, last minute changes. You gotta come early, boo. So we may have you come in at 2 o'clock. You may not hit that runway until 8:30. Because of the lineup that you're in, because of the designer that you're walking for. How many times you may be walking. So you definitely want to keep that in mind, to have snacks and a blanket. You may want to take a little cat nap. You may want to read a book on Kindle. You may want to do a YouTube video. So definitely have your blankets, your reading material, a robe, anything that'll keep you warm and comfortable so you're not complaining, because nobody wants to hear that shit anyway. Let's see what else. Oh, definitely have a dressy, cute outfit for after the show. Because more than likely, when you get done with your runway show, there's going to be an after party or some kind of meet and greet. And you want to look just as presentable as you did while you were on the runway. So your hair's already done, your makeup's already done. All you have to do is put on something else and make yourself look good. I mean, better, bitch. So, I love you guys. I'm just having fun. So, put on a dressy outfit for the after show to network and take more photos. This is definitely the time that you need your comp cards and your business cards. Because when you go to mix and mingle with other designers, because I'm going to tell you this, you will not be able to converse with a designer backstage. She does not want to hear it. Even if you look good to her, even if you are the look that she's been looking for, she doesn't have the time. She doesn't have the time to come talk to you. She doesn't have time for you to bring your black ass, white ass, whatever ass in her face. She does not have time. So this is the time where you utilize your comp cards and your business cards to network with these different designers, different makeup artists, different hairstylists. Because this goes back to the different types of modeling. You have hair models. You have makeup, beauty models. It's not always about the wardrobe. You have product models. It may be a shoe designer there that needs your size foot for her next photo shoot, or even your whole look for her next photo shoot. So definitely utilize this time to have to know the different type of modeling, and to know what type of people you're dealing with. Designers, shoe, accessories, things like that. In your makeup bag, in your model bag, you want to have a payment voucher. This may be a longer line for you, because I know a lot of us start out doing free shows for exposure. So the payment voucher may even come once you're signed with an agency. But once you've done this for a long time, or even not a long time, but once you've done this for a while and you kind of start learning the ins and outs of it, you'll know exactly what a payment voucher is. Pen and pencil. You definitely want to have a pen and pencil. You just might run into somebody backstage, another model, that's like, hey, I just got this call. They need 5 more models. Are you available? Let me get your information. And your phone's over here. You went over there to talk, and now you're scrambling. And she has a pen and paper. She writes down your information. She writes down her information, and you swap out. So you just never know what situation you will be in, and you always want to be prepared. One of my favorite sayings is, get ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So always have this model bag packed. Always have it packed and ready to go. And as you grow in the industry, as you grow as a model, as you grow as a woman, or even as a man, you'll need other things that pertain to you as an individual. Some people may not need concealer, so it just, in your makeup bag, you still want to have your even your own lashes if need be. But it's just certain things that you won't need as an artist, but you definitely, as you grow, you will start needing these things. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. But I hope that this has been informative. I hope that you all can take something away from it. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I would like for you all to like it, subscribe, share it, and comment. If you have any questions, I'm open. If I know the answer, I'll give it to you. If I don't know the answer, I will find the answer. We can look at this shit together, figure it out, and I will give you the answer. But I definitely want to help you grow within your industry, within your modeling, within your career. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them below. Please like and comment and subscribe. And don't forget to share. And I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media pages. I am Valenese B. VALENESEB as in boy on all platforms. That's Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I love you guys. Don't forget to check me out on all my platforms. Have a good night.